Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our early week leans for NFL week number 17. We appreciate each and every single one of you tuning back into the best sports betting show here on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to the page, comment your favorite bet of NFL week number 17. And this week we are going to pick at random a comment to place a $500 wager on out of our pockets. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Happy holidays right here, right now. If you're not top two, you're not two. And we only have 2 weeks left in the NFL season. And it's getting a little dicey. It's getting a little sketchy. It's getting a little frisky, but it's the most wonderful time of year. I'm ready to dive into this slate. A lot of ups and downs this past weekend. Well, week 16, what did we learn?
Got my heart ripped out and stomped on.
We learned that there's no such thing as winning a bet on the Denver Broncos.
Nope, Bo Nix.
We learned that the Indianapolis Colts killed Phillip Rivers. I wouldn't want to have had it any other way. I was always going to ride Phil. If you told me that the Colts defense wouldn't be the ones to show up and not Phil, they were the Grinch tonight, not us. It wasn't Phil. They took away a legacy game. That's not our fault. That's theirs. But here we go. We have
2 weeks left.
Yeah, we have Christmas games. We have Saturday games. We have Sunday games. This is going to be a hell of a week.
The NFL got a little unlucky when they scheduled their 3 Christmas Day games. Netflix can't be very happy. Amazon Prime can't be very happy, but football is football. And on Christmas Day, I don't care who's playing. I'm going to have a seat at the table. We're going to be watching ball.
It's like telling a drug addict, the crack over there is not as good. He's still going to take it. The crack is still going to hit like crack. And football's on the television. I'm going to watch. We're going to watch. It doesn't matter if this game's being played on Mars, Jupiter, Christmas, or New Year's. We got Cowboys versus the Commanders in Washington. 6.5 point spread, Loops.
I will say I'm in the fantasy football championship too. So this is a big week for me. I know you went home early. My team grinded their way through the season. I'm a big underdog. The other guy's got Njigba. He's got Amon-Ra. He's got Etienne and Trevor Lawrence. And we're just scrapping our way along.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's I just came out of the bye, and the kid I went against put up 180 points. I had the most points in the league by a landslide the entire season. I had McCaffrey, I had JSN, and I had James Cook, and then I have Jordan Love and Justin Herbert, and then the whole thing comes down like a house of fucking cards. I had Drake London and JSN. Some weeks they were putting up 70 combined, and I'm the one that gets fucked. Well, here we are. Dak Prescott. Is it Josh Johnson?
I think so. How is it over under 50.5 with Josh Johnson playing?
It has to be. It would have to be the Cowboys getting the job done, right? Maybe the Cowboys are going to put up a bunch of points.
Maybe you just do a Christmas 3 team where you take the Cowboys money line. I don't know. The Commanders plus 6.5 is not for the faint of heart here.
If it's Mariota, it makes sense, but I don't know if it is. I don't think it is.
Tease the Cowboys to the money line and under 56.
Under 56, Cowboys.
Give me a Christmas sleazy teasy to start the day.
That does sound nice. We have 3 games on Christmas. You gotta take a 3-leg parlay.
What do you think? Right? Take us out here.
I would take the in division NFC East. So sleazy, 2 teams knocked out of it. You got the Cowboys coming off losing to the Chargers after losing the week prior against the Lions. The Cowboys have been a free fall. Or no, the week before that was losing to the Vikings. And the week before that was losing to the Lions. So, they come into this game off a 3-game losing streak. They beat the Chiefs on on Thanksgiving. Now you're playing on Christmas. Maybe the Cowboys stay undefeated on holidays.
Yeah. All right. Lean Cowboys.
Yeah. I want to dive in and see the Mariota situation. It's a short week and he gets pulled early.
We can only give what we give.
Yeah, Cowboys. It would be the Cowboys.
Game number 2, another starting quarterback situation that we are unclear of right now. The Lions going into Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy hurts his hand. The Lions, if the Lions lose one of their last 2 games or the Packers win one of their last 2 games, the Lions are eliminated from the playoffs.
And honestly, at this point, I don't know if they necessarily deserve to be in the playoffs. The defense at times does not step up when they need to.
No, they look broken.
When the defense does step up, there's too many wasted opportunities for the offensive side of the football.
They were up 24-7 in the NFC Championship against the Niners, and we might have seen their window open and close.
I mean, both J.J. McCarthy and Marcus Mariota are both
not going to projected.
They're both projected for fantasy points.
I don't know if they're going to bring him back early on a short week, though. What's the point?
I don't know what the point would be.
Give me the Vikings here. I think if anything I've learned this season about the Vikings is that Brian Flores can keep this team in a game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, these are sketchy. Dude, Phil threw a pick 6.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That game was cooked. All right. Will you focus on the video for Christ's sakes? It's 2:30 in the morning over here.
It's just disappointing. I mean, these are 2 sketchy in-division games so far that we go over on Christmas. It's going to be sleazy. Netflix brings the fluke shit. I feel like Vikings +6.
Yeah, I agree.
Would be my lean. And also, it feels like Commanders +6.5 now. If Mariota's playing against the Cowboys and if J.J. McCarthy's playing against the Lions, you got 2 in-division home dogs. I mean, the Lions are dead. Their season ended last week. They're going to lose this game outright. If it's 9, if it's Brosmer, yeah, sure, they're dead.
Yeah, I guess these are both to be seen. All right, let's get to game number 3. This is Shane Buechele from SMU starting for the Chiefs, I think.
Last chance, you.
And I will say my one fantasy guy going on Thursday is the Broncos D against the Chiefs, which I feel pretty good about.
That's amazing, considering they couldn't put up a point against fucking the Tennessee Titans.
Correct.
You must be feeling pretty good about this one. I mean, you could sit here and say, oh, I love the Broncos -13. I mean, yeah. But then again, the Broncos, like they've hated to cover double-digit spreads. Everything would point you in the other direction, that they're on the road in an in-division game. They always play down the competition. They never cover these spreads. Bo Nix has never covered a spread above 7 points. Now we're looking at almost double. But then again, you could blink your eyes and this ball game could be 30-3.
Yeah, Broncos coming off a loss.
I mean, the Titans were putting up points against the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs lost by 17 to Tennessee, so.
And the Broncos are coming off a loss. If the Broncos don't, but then again, I'm not allowed to win a bet with the Denver Broncos.
You know what's funny is if you parlay money line all 3 favorites, you'll get plus money, and one of them has got to lose.
Correct. I think it's probably the Lions.
Yeah, you might be right. All right, I lean Broncos in this game. 36.5.
Who's Chris Olodokun
for the Chiefs?
Yeah, I thought you were saying
he finished the game, but then they just signed the kid from SMU.
Shane?
Yeah, Shane Buechele.
Bobby Boucher?
All right, I think I lean Broncos. I feel like this could be a rout. Like, the Chiefs look like they were dead men walking. The veterans look like they don't want to play. The fucking young guys suck.
Yeah, and I feel like both of the better teams whose season is now officially dead on the road on Christmas right now, I think my 3 leans after really thinking about it would be Commanders +6.5, Vikings +6, Broncos -13.
Yeah.
But I don't win bets with the Denver Broncos. So sure,
it's going to depend on who all the quarterbacks are too. I mean, we have 3 guys that we don't know who are starting for each of the 3 home teams, so it's going to get tricky. It
would be nice if 9 doesn't play, because then I'll be glad.
9 on Christmas would be nice.
But then I'll be glad to take Lions, Cowboys, Broncos.
Be nice for the Packers if the Lions lose that Packers clinch a playoff spot. All right, Saturday. This is a 1:30 Eastern kick. Good game.
Give me the Chargers. We've seen the adversity. And as of right now, I think the pressure from the front of the LA Chargers is just as good as the Houston Texans.
This is going to be a good game. This game will come down to the wire.
And if you're going to give me a fast track in SoFi, I'll trust right now Justin Herbert more than CJ Stroud to be able to produce points, especially at home.
God, Justin Herbert made people forget real quick that he had a broken hand that got operated on 3 weeks ago.
It's unbelievable. I mean, the Texans have yet to put 4 quarters together on offense. The defense is unbelievable, but to be fair, Justin Herbert has gone against some pretty tall tasks over the last 3 weeks against the Kansas City Chiefs, the Philadelphia Eagles, and then playing in Dallas.
Texans are going to stay. This isn't going to be a blowout, though. The Texans aren't going to get blown out. This is going to come right down to the wire.
No, this is going to be a fucking barn burner. I mean, the over-under sitting at 39.5.
Wish we could put this game on Christmas Day.
Yeah, this should have been Christmas night. Gosh, that would have been fucking chills. I love the Chargers here.
I'm with you.
I love the Chargers.
Talk about a quarterback situation that's a little murky. The Packers lose Jordan Love and Malik Willis to injury. Ravens, Lamar Jackson, X-rays are negative. Seems like he could play, but he's not going to be 100%. And if Lamar Jackson isn't 100%, like, he's no good.
This is like the Spider-Man meme of Malik Willis and Tyler Huntley pointing at each other. Because these two I feel like have been in such similar positions and are such similar styles and such similar quarterbacks that you watch Huntley and you watch Malik Willis and it feels like the same guy. The play styles.
Malik Willis is good and Huntley stinks.
I mean Huntley's definitely had some moments,
or I guess Malik Willis has Matt LaFleur and Huntley doesn't.
Yeah, John Harbaugh, dude.
But I kind of think Jordan Love's going to play in this game. You got to have a bad concussion if you don't have a history of concussions to then miss the next week in the NFL. Like we saw CeeDee Lamb go limp on a fucking primetime game, and he was out back there the next week.
Yeah,
and
I mean, this is Packers for me. Yeah. I mean, like now you're at home. I don't care if it's Huntley versus Malik Willis. I don't care if it's Lamar versus Malik Willis. Like, this defense at home gives absolute fits to opposing quarterbacks. It feels like the Ravens are just checked out. Yeah. They stink. They suck. They just blew an 11-point lead. They have no identity on offense. Their defense is not great. Their secondary is not great. That's been a strong suit, with Marlon Humphrey and some of the other guys. Alexander. This Ravens team should have showed some life this past Sunday Night Football game.
I mean, they probably would have won if Lamar didn't get hurt. So that's tough.
Yeah. But when you see
Baltimore, if the Steelers beat the Browns, the Ravens are eliminated from the playoffs. And the Packers still have everything to play for. If the Packers beat the Ravens and the Vikings, the Bears could easily lose to the Niners and the Lions, and then Packers still win the division.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, also going back to the offensive side of the ball for the Ravens, Derrick Henry scores to make an 11-point game with 11 minutes left, and he doesn't touch the ball again.
Yeah.
That's when you know there's a fucking problem.
Yeah. No, that's unbelievable. To go up double digits and then he doesn't see it again. Unbelievable.
In a game where he already has over 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. All right. Give us the Packers on Saturday night. Now we go to Sunday.
I love a little Chargers Packers. I'm glad I'm on board with both those teams. I'm not a big fan of Houston necessarily, and I like that Packers team. It just always feels like something with the AFC North teams, though. Every time that you doubt them, they fuck you, and every time you believe in them, they pull out the carpet from beneath you. But the Ravens aren't going to go into Lambeau after this team where they are right now, and where the Packers just came off that horrible loss. Yeah, give us the Pack.
All right, Cardinals +7. Let me tell you, in my fantasy matchup, I have Michael Wilson and Trey McBride and Jamar Chase. So I'm hoping there's about 1,000 points in this game.
This is your Super Bowl, dude. You got to take the over 53.5.
And I'm liking what I see from the over-under. 53.5 is a big number.
Why would the Bengals lay 7 points to anyone?
And this has got backdoor Brissett written all over it.
And I feel like Brissett will be able to at least sling the rock a little bit against this Cincinnati defense. I mean, they're going from playing Quinn Ewers to now Jacoby Brissett, and we've seen a ton of success, not in the win category, but at least in the statistical category that Jacoby Brissett can light up the stat sheets. So why can't they go in there and win a game against Cincinnati? Cincinnati would be happy to win this football game. Yeah. And they're laying 7 points. What are we missing? Is Jacoby Brissett not going to play?
This could be a game where the Bengals get up like 41-10 and it ends up being 41-35 or something like that.
I just don't understand that the Cardinals would be plus. If you were to cover the spread, I would say Cardinals +3.
Yeah.
In my opinion, these are two very similar teams. And you have a Bengals team coming off a blowout. And now you have a Cardinals team who has just taken it in the ass week after week after week after week. This might be like the sleaziest, greatest play of the week. Cardinals, sign me up +7. I love it.
You are talking about a team that's lost 12 of 13 games, giving up 40 points in 4 of their last 6.
I'm just saying.
No, I know. The numbers are not good, and they are not good, but I agree. Give me the 7. All right, next game. 7. Steelers playing for the division against the Browns in Cleveland. This is a sleazy. Look at that over-under.
34. That's perfect. That's
Steelers
so
win
low.
13. So Steelers win 13-10.
I haven't seen an under that low since an Iowa Hawkeyes game. That's like an IUPUI college basketball under. That is an under that is unbelievable. It almost makes me want to take the over, but it's like you have to take the under.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
13-10 Steelers. Give me the Browns +4. Or 12-10 Steelers, 4 Boswell field goals.
Yeah. Give us Boswell over 1.5 field goals and give us this Browns +4.
Yeah. This game is fucking gross. All right. The hottest team in the NFL against the second hottest team in the NFL.
Look, we got on the Shuck train early. We took him last week. We took him the week before. No, dude. This is Shuck.
You don't want to ride Shuck for one too many stops and end up with sketchy.
I want Saints. The Titans just won a football game. Now they can take another year off. We know this story.
Sometimes if you stay on the train one too many stops, you end up in a sketchy neighborhood with your pants around your ankles.
I know, but luckily this train is the Polar Express, and I'm going to the North fucking Pole. And I'm going to take the Saints because we're taking the better coach team. We're taking the better quarterback. We're taking the better defense. The Titans feel a little bit of life. They're coming off a great win, something that doesn't happen a lot in Tennessee. What'd you say?
Cam Ward's been pretty good the last 2 months, but I guess I'm with you. I'll take the Saints.
You got to take Shuck, dude. There's something in the air right now. And Kellen Moore, there's something going on where they beat the Bucs. They beat the Panthers. They're coming off beating the Jets. And now they do the clean sweep of the division of the AFC South. Or excuse me, the NFC. Or wait, no. Fuck. I'm fucking this up.
Easy.
It was NFC South.
Back on the truck train.
Yep. NFC South with the Panthers and the Bucs, but now AFC South with the Titans.
Yeah. God, if the Saints just had one more month, they would win their division.
Yeah.
They ran out of field. They ran out of innings.
They could go 7-10. Unbelievable season for the Saints.
Yeah, not bad. And I think they're 3-1 against the Bucs and Panthers.
They're going to win this division next year. Dude, it's Tyler Shuck's world. He's actually, making a difference with Olave, and they're actually feeling something.
Dude, I love the vibe. 30-year-old rookie quarterback too. You got him on a low budget in his prime.
I mean, what stops him from winning the Rookie of the Year if they, go 7-10? Who's a better rookie right now in the NFL than him?
TreVeyon Henderson might not play.
TreVeyon Henderson?
Yeah.
What are the odds? They play the Falcons their last week. They could do a full sweep of the NFC South. Falcons, Panthers, Bucks. I need someone in the back. Fucking tell me.
He's the second favorite right now. McMillan is the favorrit. Wait, is that right?
McMillan? Tedderon? McMillan from the Panthers?
Hold on. Let me pull this up.
This is something. If we buy
Tedderon,
it now,
McMillan, then Shuck, then Ibuka, then Henderson.
What are those odds, though?
Tyler Shuck's plus 360.
And what's McMillan?
Minus 340.
Dude, they win this game. He's going to creep down to plus 150. Yeah. And if the Panthers drop their final game against the Bucks, McMillan has the last 2 quiet weeks. Let's see who the Panthers play their final 2 weeks. They have the Seahawks. That's a tough secondary. And at the Bucks. Dude, we should live bet Tyler Shuck to win the Rookie of the Year right now.
I like
because they have the Titans and the fucking Falcons, 2 dog shit teams who they could easily beat. And Shuck is going right now.
Shuck and
Gosh, we just came across something that I love. He's a bagel away. He's a bagel away. Continue.
This one's hard. It's going to be hard to take Phil, but you got to do it. One last ride. You only get 2 more rides.
Yeah, 2 more rides at the carnival. Look, the Jacksonville Jaguars, it doesn't get better than this. They're at the top of the mountaintop, and they're looking out, and all they can see is no one else. They just went into a ball club who's won 12 straight games at home and fucking slapped them in the mouth. They've won game in and game out. Liam Cohen, Trevor Lawrence, ETN, BTJ, fucking every initial in the book. Jacoby Myers, Washington, Malik Washington, just spreading his ass cheeks up and down the grass of every field he stepped foot on. The Jags, they're hot. But now they're going to Phil's house, where I think Phil needs 1 win, and they need a loss from someone. They're just talking about it.
To what?
Maybe make the playoffs?
They're a bagel away.
The Colts?
Dude, my only concern here is that the Colts defense against the Niners did not look very good, and Liam Cohen's offense has looked pretty good the last couple of weeks.
That is true. But could there be something that they figure out?
They did look good against the Seahawks.
Because they looked good against the Seahawks.
I mean, yeah, we got to take the Colts.
I mean, yeah, I'm already in the train of Phil. I can't now fade Phil and let Phil fuck me like he does his wife so many times a year.
Yeah. No protection.
Yeah. But give us the Colts plus 6.5.
Give me the Dolphins.
Not if it's yours.
I don't care. The Bucks stink, and I'm not laying 5.5 with them on the road against a high school team.
Fuck. Bucks, Dolphins in Miami. Bucks coming off losing to the Panthers.
The Bucks have lost 6 of 7.
Yep. 6,
and
7.
I still think they control their own destiny.
Dolphins. Yeah, the Bucks do. They need to win this game, then all roads lead to week 18.
Give me Miami. I don't care. The Bucks stink. I hate them. Baker Mayfield, go get a field goal at the end of the game and don't throw it to the other team. All right.
Yeah. I mean, Dolphins are coming off embarrassment. I don't know. I feel like
McDaniel can find some lyrics.
But to be fair, the Dolphins defense doesn't look great either.
No, but
I feel like they checked out. Yeah, 5.5's a lot. I don't know. I'll lean Bucks just because they need to win this game. But usually that everyone knows they need to win this game and they'll end up losing. But I'll be the ass bag to take the Bucks minus 5.5 because I just can't bet on Quinn Ewers and I can't bet on this team. They're going to put in Zach Wilson. It's going to be a nightmare. Patriots, Jets.
This one's tough.
I feel like the Pats should win this game by 30. I mean, like the Jets don't want.
Yeah, you know anything. The Jets don't have one interception this year.
It's unbelievable.
You'd think they'd fall into one.
Is one.
Just one tipped into the pocket, like no problem.
One would be nice. One interception.
One quarterback doesn't see one of their defenders one time, and he catches it.
Will that be a record?
I think so.
Every team has always had to have an interception, right?
Yeah, I think they're making history.
Speaking of history, I know I'm going to go off the beaten path right now, but do you know the Pittsburgh Steelers have gone like 65 straight first quarters without scoring a touchdown or something?
No, I think it's more than 7 points. Is it 7 points?
I thought it was 7 points.
Maybe. Yeah, I know Mike Tomlin's got a crazy record. He doesn't like to score in the first.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get seasons below 500 either.
Yeah, which he locked in last week, which is great.
Him and Rodgers walking off the field was cinema last week. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was really easy to veer off this Pats game. Also, DK, 2-game suspension.
I got a feeling that they're going to appeal that. And it's going to be one game. Did you see also that it negates a $40 million clause in his deal? He has like a player option that he gets $40 million guaranteed. And I think it says if he gets suspended or anything like that, that it could void the clause in his deal.
Bro, punch a guy for $40 million.
Yeah, expensive punch.
Just stay around the benches and you'll be fine.
All right, we lean Pats. Wait, I wanted to say.
Yeah, I'll take the Pats. I'll take the Pats.
On Christmas Eve and Christmas, BetMGM players will receive a Pro Football Odds Boost token. To use the Odds Boost token, add a wager made up entirely of pro football wagers to your bet slip and activate the token. So on Christmas Day, you hit a parlay, you get a little boost, you go to BetMGM, make some magic.
That'd be gas. All right, next one on the board. Oof.
This is sleazy.
Seahawks coming off extended rest, coming off the overtime game of the century to take the reins of the NFC West, while the Panthers overcome beating Baker Mayfield, who had never lost to Carolina in his career with Tampa Bay. They finally see one go through the hoop, and now they stay at home, plus the 7 points. Holy sweet mother of sleaze. Who's not going to want to take the Panthers a touchdown at home?
Aren't they undefeated at home against the spread? What is it this year? Or they're as dogs?
Yeah, as dogs at home. Like, they win outright, like, every time.
I know. I kind of like the Panthers here. I feel like they hang around against good teams.
7 points is obscene. 7 points is an absurd amount at home. We saw Phillip Rivers with 5.5 against the Niners.
Yeah.
And now we have an 8 and a first place team in their division laying plus 7 at home.
Yeah, give me the Panthers.
Though it is a Sam Darnold revenge game.
True.
Back in Carolina playing the Panthers.
True.
This one's tough. The Seahawks defense hasn't been, too desirable either at times.
So the Panthers only really have anything to play for if the Bucs lose. They can clinch the division. But if they win and the Bucs win, it doesn't really matter.
Correct, because then all roads still lead to that last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Panthers plus 7, even though it kind of feels squarish, because why is it a 7-point spread?
Yeah, at home, division leaders. I don't know. These games, oh my God. Fuck, I was going to say these games suck, but this one's
incredible. The battle of the first overall pick. 2-13 Giants, 2-13 Raiders. Where do you go?
Last weekend.
Where do you go? Who do you call?
I feel like every game up until last week led me to believe the Giants were much better than the Raiders, but then last week, the Giants were horrible and the Raiders showed life.
Going into last week, the Giants were the best 2-win team in NFL history.
Yeah, but then Jackson Dart only completed 1 pass in the first half, and the other was an interception.
Yep. This one,
flip a coin.
Pete Carroll to get a win at home against
whoever loses this game is going to get the number 1 pick.
And that would be a pretty Giants thing to do to win this game.
They did it last year with Drew Lock.
The Giants are going to win this game. I saw some people on Twitter asking if they could start Russell Wilson, which is
not a terrible idea. Jameis
will fucking go out there and sling everything he has.
I don't know.
I don't know why. Why do you even play Jackson Dart?
go to the next game. Oh, all right.
Yeah. This should be Sunday Night Football. But maybe I'm glad it isn't. Or maybe I would rather have the fluke shit for the Eagles with Sunday Night Football. Dude, for some reason, something tells me I like the Eagles. And that is not bias. I would tell you if I thought that, this team is fucking dead and stinks. But for some reason,
no, I don't think
I could see our offense coming out and playing well against this Bills defense, and our defense really giving the Bills fits. Like, I like the Eagles here a lot.
I think I'm with you. I think I like the Eagles too.
Like, I just see our defense and being able to get pressure on Josh Allen, which we saw last week against the Cleveland Browns. The Bills not respond well to, especially in the second half of that game in Cleveland. And
the only thing is the Eagles have nothing to play for, do they?
No, they won the division last week.
I mean, I know it's not like a real thing. I know they can't just like quit the game, but
could there be seeding?
Yeah, I think they could maybe be like
a seed higher in the division winner seeding.
No, I don't think that really matters in the NFL, but it's just something to think about.
Yeah, you just play a worse seeded wild card team.
Yeah. And in the NFC, you could end up playing someone better, but yeah, I guess I'll lean Eagles, but that's TBD. I got to see how the week shakes out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rock and ride with the Eagles because I just for something tells me that the offense is gonna come out and play for this game, and I feel like every big test along the way as of late, they've blown the game or just outright lost. And now that it kind of feels like they're playing with house money and they haven't been an underdog in a very long time, that they're going to come out and deliver because that's just classic Eagles. We'll fucking shit down our leg when we need a win and then come out and win this one. Just doesn't make any sense.
I don't like the under. I could see this being a slog.
Yeah, I don't hate the under. I don't know. Not if our offense shows up. Their offense somewhat,
I feel like if both offenses show up, the Bills are going to win. I feel like the Eagles would win a defensive game. The Bills will win a shootout. All right, let's go to the last two games. Sunday night. Give me the Niners. Oh, please. Feed me the Niners.
Oh, if the Bears win this one. Just hand the trophy to the Chicago Bears. They're playing in the same Santa Clara Stadium as Super Bowl 60. They might as well just stay there if they win this football game.
So we made this graphic before Monday night, and I'm wondering if this line it's now -3. Give me the Niners.
After they put up 50. Yeah, again, you're coming off an emotional win at home. Now you have to travel on the road. Sounds exactly like the Seattle Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Two teams who had a 1% chance of winning a football game. You're down 2 touchdowns for the Seahawks. You're down 10 points with 2 minutes left for the Bears. They both end up winning in OT. Now both those games are at home. Now they both go on the road against 2 pretty solid teams. Yeah, I'll take the Niners. But if the Bears,
the Packers win their final 2 games, the Bears lose to the Niners, and then the Bears play the Lions at home last week of the regular season, where the Lions have nothing to play for, and the Lions win and cost them the division. It's gonna be
then in that case, would the Pack take the division?
Yeah.
Who do the Packers play Week 18?
Vikings.
Is that at home or on the road?
I think it's in Minnesota.
Gotcha.
Not a sure thing either. All right, Monday night.
For the taking, though, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Definitely possible. I like the Saturday games, too, mixed in. Saturday delivered last week.
Yeah, Saturday was electric last week.
So this is Monday night. We get primetime Kirk once again.
Fluke shit capital of the world.
It is the fluke shit capital of the world. So with that being said, I'm gonna take the Falcons +8. I don't love the defense, but when they're at home, there's something. Pitsy with Kirk Cousins has come alive. Drake London, first time in the offense back from injury last week. He has another week under his belt. It's week 17. You're playing for morale. Raheem Morris is playing for morale. Sometimes when it rains, it pours. Rams gave literally everything and left it all on the table last week and lost. Are they going to come out and put up 30 again? If they do, it's very impressive from going from the Pacific Northwest to Mercedes-Benz. But I'll take the Falcons +8. Falcons are tallying up some games. The Falcons have a little bit of motion, a little bit of energy. In
my fantasy final, I'm going to have Bijan in this game, and he doesn't have anybody. So all I need is a seat at the table.
Yeah. I know they were playing the Cardinals last week, but they came over adversity down 10-0 on the road. That's not easy.
London back. Pitts looks good. Bijan looks great. Algier, they got something going.
Yeah, and the defense, especially at home, fluke shit capital of the world.
Yeah, 8 points. I mean, even if they're down 14 in the fourth quarter.
Falcons could win.
All right. There are your early week leans. We're going to do a Christmas episode where we break down all 3 games and we figure out which quarterbacks are playing. We're going to do our regular Sunday picks. We're going to do our college football playoff. We're traveling, but the show don't stop.
Can't wait for the college football playoff. That's going to be glory.
Yeah.
Loop, I looked at the spreads and I kind of felt like I already, I'll give an early week lean right now for the 4 spreads. I like Miami plus the 10.
Yeah.
Ohio State coming off losing the Big Ten championship. Miami coming off a very barn burner of the game, but their defense looks great. Maybe the offense gets going.
And we're sitting on Miami plus 8,000.
Yep. I think Oregon -1.5 against Texas Tech. That would be my early lean.
Tricky.
I believe in Dan Lanning in the offense of Oregon more so than a Big 12 team like Texas Tech, even though they have one of the best defenses in the country.
Yep.
I would lean Oregon as of right now. I lean Bama plus the 7.
Me too.
I think suddenly that they see a little bit of a spark. Now they're going up against in the Rose Bowl.
I don't like these long lot of time off for these teams. I think that's scary.
I like Indiana to win, but maybe Alabama could win this game. So why wouldn't we take the 7 points?
Easily.
They're coming off. They've got to sit back and get, their balls massaged for the last 2 weeks. You win the Heisman. You win the Big Ten championship. You brought home the gold, John B. And now you have to play an Alabama team who's coming off a momentum swing from winning a game in Norman.
Yep.
Norm? Give me Alabama plus the 7. And then last but not least, my early week lean would be Georgia minus the 7. I know they already beat them once in Ole Miss at home, but maybe they'll beat them again. And I think with no Lane Kiffin, Kirby Smart is licking his chops.
College football season, I'll say this. It's too late in the year. They need to start it a week early. You need to have the conference championships on Thanksgiving, and you need to have the national championship on New Year's Eve.
I mean, it is insane. That is sharp, Loop. It is insane that these games are still so far away.
The national championship's on January 19th.
We were in Kansas City when we watched Mendoza.
No, imagine how electric it would be if every week in December you had a round and the championship was New Year's Eve.
Do you remember when the ball dropped?
Put me on the committee.
A couple years ago on the missed field goal.
Dude, I was at a party and this girl's house I was at had the remote. And the second the kid kicked the ball, she flipped the channel to watch the ball drop. And everybody, all the guys in the room were like, and I was like, I think he hooked it.
Yeah. Dude, I needed him to hook it in that game too, which was electric. I was at a bar watching it going nuts. All right. Well, there's the early week leans. Comment a bet. We'll place $500 on it, put it under the tree. We loved a lot of games, a lot of sleazy games. A lot of sketchy matchups, but there's some good ones in there. We'll see you Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Happy holidays. We appreciate each and every single one of you on the other side of this screen. And as always, we'll see you on the other side.